is the Writer's Almanac for Friday, the 4th of December, 2020. It's the birthday of the philosopher and historian Thomas Carlyle, born in Scotland in the town of Ecclefechan in 1795, best known for his history of the French Revolution, which was Charles Dickens's inspiration for writing A Tale of Two Cities. It was an enormous work, the French Revolution, and Carlyle gave the manuscript to his friend John Stuart Mill, whose maid accidentally tossed it into the fire, and Thomas Carlyle had to sit down and rewrite the entire manuscript from scratch. He was married to a woman named Jane Bailey Welsh. They lived in a farmhouse in Scotland for the first 6 years of their marriage. They were intensely unhappy, but they remained together. And a friend once said, "It was very good of God to let Carlyle and Mrs. Carlyle marry one another, and so make only two people miserable and not four." It's the birthday of the poet Rainer Maria Rilke, born in Prague, 1875. Family wanted him to be a lawyer. He wanted to make his living as a writer, and he found a way to do that by seducing rich noblewomen who would support him while he wrote. And then he met a woman who refused to be seduced, but she still loved his work, the Princess Maria von Thurm on Taxis. They became close friends, and she let Rilke stay in her castle in Trieste by the Adriatic. It was called the Castle Duino. And one winter while he was living there alone, he said an angel appeared to him who started talking to him about life and death and about beauty, and Rilke went right to work on what turned out to be his most famous poems, the Duino Elegies, 10 long verses. It was on this date, 1867, Oliver Kelly founded the Grange, the Order of the Patrons of Husbandry, the oldest agricultural society in the country. It represented farmers in their disputes with the railroads and established free rural mail delivery. And it's the birthday of Cornell Woolrich, born New York City, 1903. He started out writing novels inspired by the work of F. Scott Fitzgerald, then wrote detective novels, which became movies, The Bride Wore Black and Night Has 1,000 Eyes. Here's a poem for today, Psalm 24 from the King James translation of the Bible. The earth is the Lord's, and the fullness thereof, the world, and they that dwell therein. For he hath founded it upon the seas, and established it upon the floods. Who shall ascend into the hill of the Lord, or who shall stand in his holy place? He that hath clean hands and a pure heart, who hath not lifted up his soul unto vanity, nor sworn deceitfully. He shall receive the blessing from the Lord, and righteousness from the God of his salvation. This is the generation of them that seek him, that seek thy face. O Jacob, lift up your heads, O ye gates, and be ye lift up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is this King of glory? The Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. Lift up your heads, O ye gates, even lift them up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is this King of glory? The Lord of hosts. He is the King of glory. Psalm 24 from the book of Psalms in the King James translation. That's the Writer's Almanac for Friday, December the 4th. Be well, do good work, and keep in touch.